Hey everybody! Welcome to the show! Welcome. Glad everybody is here. It is Tuesday night, the best night of the week. Welcome to the next show will be better. It is the Hickson Diaries Livestream. We do this every Tuesday night at 8 o'clock UK time. Set your timers or make sure you hit that notification bell. It helps us and it helps you. Although I have heard it doesn't always work. But do it anyway because it helps us. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everyone's having a fantastic week so far. We have a show for you. For those of you who don't know, my name is Mandy, and I am the host of the Hickson Diaries, and the next show will be better. It's our podcast for tonight. Today, we're going to talk about some milestones that the channel has hit. We're also going to do a quick little update on where we are with our fundraiser with the Royal British Legion. We're going to talk about some stuff I did over the weekend. And maybe some more fun stuff at the end if we have time. That's what I had planned. But as has been the case for the last few weeks, almost every week, to be honest, we hardly ever get to what I actually have planned. But whatever happens, happens. The only reason we don't normally get to it is because we get so caught up in conversation with the chat, and that is the most important thing to me, so we just go with it. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, you have any questions, comments, concerns, queries, any of that jazz, make sure you pop it into the live chat. But if you're just here to just listen along, follow along, appreciate that as well. If you guys could, though, just hit that like button, and possibly if you know someone that might be interested in joining us, share the stream for them so that they know we're live. All right, let's see who's here, because the show only gets better when you guys are here. I mean, I have done it solo, but I don't recommend it. It's kind of lonely. It's much more fun when you all are here that I can talk to back and forth. It's my favorite night of the week. Anyways, so who we got? We have Fiona Gregory, who is our first to arrive. Welcome, Fiona. I'm not sure what you're saying by number 1. Oh, that you're number 1, meaning you got here first. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're just going to move right along. Diane is here as one of our members. Thank you for being here. Disco, also one of our members, and the best moderator in the business, is here. Yay, thank you. The discussion is going to be probably nothing I have written down to talk about, but we'll just go with it. It's okay. Manny, who is also a member, thank you so much for being here. If you guys want to be a member, click the join button, or there is a barcode. I'll put it out there as well, that you guys can scan to become a member, or there is always a link in the description box once this is reposted. You guys, if you're interested in becoming a member, it's a small fee. For some behind the scenes stuff, you get priority reply to comments, and also £1 of your membership fee automatically goes to the Royal British Legion. If you can do it. If you can't, no big deal. We appreciate your subscription regardless, or just being here as well. We appreciate that too. Manny, Diane, Tisco, you guys had a nice little convo before we went live. Loving it. I'm sorry. I'm just reading all of your little comments here. Diane, I forgot where you are. You're up north? Because it rained here a little bit in the afternoon. Well, it rained where I work, which is close to Maidstone. And it was pretty bad in the afternoon, but I was in the office, so I didn't really care that much. But it's not raining here where I am now. And it's actually pretty sunny, but it is windy and breezy, and a little bit chilly in the breeze. Falco's here. Yay! Halifax. I don't know where Halifax is. This is how we get off on tangents. Is Halifax in Scotland? All I'm getting is like a bank. West Yorkshire. Like I know where that is. How about map of Halifax, Mandy? You guys like coming along with my mind? And again, it's giving me banks. Can't you just give me a map? Like, what's the problem here? Yeah. It is north. It is north. I did say Scotland, though, so I was wrong. But, okay, I got you. Oh, thank you, Manny. I actually wore this to work. I didn't change today. Normally, I like take a shower and change and everything for y'all. I just didn't feel like it today. Sorry. But it's better than when I used to come in my pajamas. But that might be coming along soon. Hi, TJ. Thank you for being here. Hi, Marja. Thank you for being here. Carrie, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, Marja. I'm sure it's probably someone I should know. I feel like I should know Ian Dale. It sounds familiar, but I don't know this person. Could you school me? Mojin is here. Hello, Roy Cousins, who's another member. Yay. Glad to have all of you here. I'm so excited when you guys show up and I'm not talking to myself. It's much more fun. TJ says you can't do it on your own number. Oh, well, I mean, I think I told you this at one point. I think we talked about this before, but I didn't have a choice. Nobody wanted to do it with me when I first started doing live streams. I only had like a handful or so of subscribers, and nobody that I knew wanted to like be on the lives with me. So I just did it on my own. So I'm just kind of used to it now. But luckily, once you get me talking, I don't shut the hell up, which you guys know. So I can usually fill some time. It is. I like it better when there's people here, though. I got to have more people on. I have a list that got put to the one side because I was working on something else. But I should get back to the list. Those numbers and crowns are a competition to see who's the most active. Okay. I'm not sure I know what you mean, Manny, but I appreciate the info. Maybe it'll cement one day. It's raining all day in Liverpool, huh? Wait, sorry, you're not in Liverpool. You're outside of Liverpool. My apologies. If you press the crown right at the top of the chat screen, it'll bring up the league table. I don't have a crown at my top. I'm not I don't have a crown up here. Is it because I'm not on YouTube? Because I'm doing it through a service, maybe? Which I'm actually going to be getting rid of soon. I don't know if I'm going to get rid of it completely, but it's something that there's some features on going YouTube live. If you go live on YouTube directly, there's some features that you don't get when you do through the streaming service. So I think I've been thinking about, doing that. I don't know. I haven't confirmed it, but yeah, I don't have a crown. Just so that you know, but I understand it's probably something that's on the YouTube page. All right, you can make fun of me at Halifax in Scotland. I knew it was north of London. I'd say that's pretty good. There is a Halifax in Canada. You are right, Manny. Thank you for the backup. That's my boy. Shadow Prime Minister. Got it. Can we Badenoch, is it Badenoch? Badenoch is the leader of the Conservatives. Okay. Hi, Piper. Thank you so much for being here. Glad you can make it. It's something new I've noticed. It's mainly for members, I think. Oh, okay. I don't know. It might be something I check out. There's a London in Canada. There's like 2 Londons that are cities in the US. There's also a Paris, there's a Rome. I used to live near a town called Bristol. I also used to live there's like 100 Salems. I don't know if there's any Salems here, but I know there's 100 of those. So I just assumed they were somewhere. Yeah, there's a bunch. we're American. We nick everything. Everywhere is north of London. Not where I am. I'm south of London. Just saying. There's a Washington, I believe. There's a couple Washingtons in America, definitely. Rude place names. Ooh, I like that. There is there's an Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Pity Me is a village near you? Shut up. Interesting. Yeah, Piper, Emojin, we have Washington, D.C., which is our capital, not officially a state or anything. I don't know why. But we have Washington State, and then we have about a dozen or so, at least, probably more than that, towns called Washington. So I was curious if you guys, what you guys think of this picture. Do you like me as a blonde with short hair? Oh, it's weird, right? It's weird. There's a place called Twat. Is it pronounced twat or is it twat? Crank? It's an AI, Piper, it's an AI generated thumbnail that I didn't use for obvious reasons because it doesn't look like me. I have no idea why it made me blonde because I didn't tell it to. For some reason, it made me blonde. And I thought it was kind of funny that it made me blonde and everything. Washington, Tynanware is where George Washington's family came from. All right. That's funny. There's a place called Bitchfield. You guys are going to get me in trouble with YouTube. You're going to get us kicked off from all these curses. By the way, there's merch if you're interested. Just saying. Yeah, so let me give you a quick update on where we are with the channel, if you don't mind. Let's remove her. And let's add this one. I don't know if you can tell, but this says views. And underneath this logo, it says lifetime. See? Lifetime. And here, do you see that? Do you see that number right there, you guys? Just want to make sure you see that number. I'm pretty sure that's 3 million. Yes, That is right. We have surpassed 3 million views on the channel. I'm pretty chuffed at that, to be honest with you. I didn't think we'd get 300 views. So, yeah, that made me very excited. I saw the numbers creeping up a couple weeks ago, but I didn't want to say anything or push my luck or anything. But as you can see, the channel is doing well, and I am really, really grateful for it. And grateful for all of you guys, because you guys getting the word out there and getting all the likes and the views and all that kind of stuff keeps it all going and gets the algorithm going and all that crap so more people can see us. So I appreciate that. The other thing I wanted to mention that I'm kind of very impressed with and proud of is for the Royal British Legion. So we have, you can still hear me, right? Because I know sometimes when I do these slides, you can't hear me. So for those of you who don't know, we do donate a portion of all of our proceeds to the Royal British Legion every month based off of the top. Also, you can contribute through the website, or any direct contributions you make get added to the pot, and a pound of everyone's membership fee for those of you who are a member of the Mandyverse Collective gets added to the top as well. This past month, well, for June, we did very well. We are at £773 total for the year so far. We had our best month. We're going to be making our biggest donation right now. We're going to be making our biggest donation this month. It's based on June sales. It's in July. But it's £235. That's the biggest donation that we've done. And I'm so, so happy. We are over 3/4 of to our goal of £1,000 for the month, and it's only July. Well, these are only sales up through June, so it's halfway through. I'm excited beyond belief. Very, very excited. Hopefully we'll stay on this trajectory so we can achieve our goal. But thank you all so much for your contribution and everything that you do for the channel. I literally couldn't do it without you. I could do it without you, but it would take a lot longer and it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. So thank you all so much for hitting those 2 milestones. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Marja. It is not my picture, but, you know, I'll take credit for it, sure. Maybe I'll dye my hair and cut it short one day. I've never been fully blonde. I've been, like, very strong blonde highlights throughout, so it looked kind of blonde. And it's been red. That's it. Piper said, when I visited New Zealand, it was odd seeing so many English town names. I mean, I get why, but still feel odd. It feels kind of weird sometimes when I hear, like, York without the new, even though I know that's the original, and Jersey without the new, especially Jersey without the new. And I say things like I'm a Jersey girl because that's the kind of stuff we say in New Jersey, but obviously it's got different meaning here. So I'm gonna have to I have to figure out. I have to take a trip to Jersey actually, and I might get a Jersey Girl shirt and wear it there anyway, just because. Anyways, there's a guy who went to all of the strange place names in Britain. Is there? Do you know who it is, Disco? Thank you, Piper. Congratulations to all of you guys, because your hard work in helping getting the channel off the ground and the word out and keeping me sane, basically. You guys did a lot of the legwork for me, to be honest. Manny says, there are 2 sports stadiums in the world that start with the word wank. Wankdorf Stadium, Bern, home to the Swiss national football team, and Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai, India, for cricket. Yes, it was a big success. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Diane. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Thank you for everything. Mapman did a video on all the weird place names in Britain. All right, guys. You asked for it. Okay, I don't know who they are, but this one guy looks like the guy from um what the hell is the name? With the nerds, The Big Bang Theory. I'm just trying to see if you guys can come along with me. I'm not trying to hide my shit here. Just trying to find the one with the names. This looks like a fun channel. I don't see one with the town names unless you're talking about the British cities that make no sense. I'm not sure if that's the one you're talking about though. Let me know in the chat. Oh my gosh, congratulations, TJ. That's fantastic. 260,000 views for TJ's work in progress. That's fabulous. Congratulations. It feels so good, doesn't it, TJ, when you hit when you just see it grow. It's such a good feeling. Yeah, I'm gonna check this out. TJ's work in progress is TJ's channel. Everyone go check it out. It's a lot of fun. Her quizzes are a lot of fun as well when she does them. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Disco. Appreciate that. There's a York in Essex. There's a small village I sometimes drive through on a Lincolnshire fens called New York. Shut up! Yes, there is a place called New York in Lincolnshire, England, located within Lincolnshire Fens. It's a small hamlet, not the city in the US, you think. The Lincolnshire, New York is situated on the B1192 road near Coningsby, about 11.5 miles north of Boston. There's a Boston and a New York? Guys. So here is New York. There it is. There's Boston. Guys. Oh, I feel a road trip coming on. I'm so excited. Isn't there Nottingham? Nottingham. Oh, I wish we would have known next week. Oh, all right. It's not near Nottingham, but when we were in Nottingham, we would have totally. Guys, I can't believe that I've been here 2 years and this is the first time that anyone's told me about that. Thank you, Roy. Thank you. You made my night. Oh, that was fab. Oh, I have to do it now. Do we have anything going on this weekend? If I do that, I will definitely bring you guys along. Oh, you guys like Map Mem. I wish I would have known about them. I'm definitely going to check them out, though. They look really cool. I like their video. It looks interesting. Mad guys on the Map Men. They're funny but nerdy. Love it. Yeah, I'm totally going to go to Boston and New York now. I would think that Boston, UK is older than Boston, US, most likely. Same with New York, but I'll take it. I'll take what I can get right now to this disco. You know how it is? I'm sure they look nothing like the cities, but it would just be cool to see. Emotion. Oh, you're funny. There's another great channel called Anglophenia, and on there is a woman who can do many UK accents. Maybe she could help me with mine. Oh, I've been told that my accent's changing. Is it? I don't think so. Check that one out too. I have mascara on my knuckle. Hi, Stephen Kelly. Thank you for coming. I'm glad to have you here. Don't go to Boston, Lincolnshire. It's weird. Is it? Okay. See, when you guys tell me things like that, it actually makes me more intrigued. Hi, Stephen Field. Thank you for joining. We were just talking about that there's a New York and a Boston in that area. So excited. There's a Washington in that area too? There is a Washington in the area. Guys. Oh boy. My head is spinning now. Okay. Lincoln is popular near around the English-speaking world. I live close to Moscow and Houston. There's a Houston too? And a Moscow? Oh, you guys. Piper says, when I was in New Zealand, they had a place we visited briefly called Cromwell. That made me feel especially odd. I don't blame you. I don't know about that one, Manny. Do you guys remember me betting my child if they were gonna get a British accent, and I ended up losing 100 quid because I'm an idiot and bet a 12-year-old 100 quid. I was so sure she was gonna pick it up sooner. She does this thing where she can turn it on or off depending on who she's talking to. It's so funny. You have a Broadway in Worcestershire and a Hampshire. I actually think I knew that there was a Hampshire. There was a Broadway theater in one of the London boroughs that I've been. Lewisham? Might have been Lewisham. And I was very excited about that. Broadway. My family's gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna make them go take on a road trip. I know Stephen and I went on the piss there many times and worked at Durham House next to the galleries. Oh, cool. I think George Washington was born in the UK, Marsha. He was definitely in the British Army. And I'm pretty sure he was a British, I don't know if he was a governor, maybe a lord. I don't know. But I know his family was British. So I don't remember if he was born in the UK or not, though. But I know he was in the British Army and I know his family was British. Yes, thank you, Disco. We bet before we left the US. It was me, my mom, and my partner, and we each picked different timelines. None of us won because she figured out how to turn it on and off. So we never knew that she had the British accent because she was only using it at school and stuff. She has an American accent when she's home because that's like her normal used to thing. But when she's at school, talking to a bunch of British people, she'll turn on the British accent. Crazy. I was in Ealing Broadway last week. I'm very, very jealous. Devin used to be a popular name. I knew, yeah, in like the 80s, right? I remember some people named Devin when I was in school. My boys, oh, your boys do the same thing? Wait, did your husband have a different accent? Your husband's not British? I didn't know that. I'm not sure I get this. Yes. Yes, Piper. There is a place called Southampton in New York. And we visited it because my brother-in-law is a Southampton fan. So we took a picture and sent it to him. We're like, we're in Southampton. It's not, obviously, Southampton. See, when you're in Scotland, it comes out, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, I think that's what, like, she's just around, because she's around me and she's used to having an American accent around the partner because we're just used to that from being in America. I think when she's home, she just puts on, I think that the American is her natural accent. But whenever she's with her school friend, she's on the phone. Even when if we're in settings where there's a lot of British people and we're like the only two Americans, sometimes I can hear her switching it back and forth as well. It's really, really funny to see. She doesn't necessarily have a twang. It's more just like she switches back and forth. It's really, really weird. Wish I could do that. She's got such a good ear when it comes to like accents and stuff and languages. You went to university in Southampton, UK, did you? You got a Broadway 500 yards away? Do they do shows on that Broadway? Because I'm saying Broadway in New York is pretty amazing. Just gonna say. Oh, partner is proper Scouts. Got it. Gotcha. Thank God you only work there because you're from Newcastle. Her learning the accent stops the stupid stereotype questions that us Brits will likely ask her. You guys, if you ever met my family, you probably would have more burning questions than the stereotypical questions you would ask us, I would think, because you know me a little bit better. You'd probably try to get some dirt on me, knowing you all. Just saying. Anyways, do you guys want to see a map men's thing? Let's do this why British cities make no sense one. Now, I didn't get permission, which I don't like to do reacts without permissions now. But they have a pretty big channel. No, I can't. Okay, I will email them and get permission. I'm trying to do. You guys really want it? I'm trying to be respectful of creators. Falco says Broadway means just a wide road. Well, Broadway is the name of the road. It's a really long road in the middle of Manhattan called Broadway, like Broad Street. And interestingly, my very first apartment was on Broad Street. Just saying. Anyways, not the same one, but wouldn't that be hilarious? But completely in New Jersey. But anyways, so the only reason it had all the theaters on it, and that's why people get like that's where it came from, right? I think it actually has been named something else now because they do this thing in Manhattan sometimes. Well, it'll be like Second Street, but it'll be like Martin Luther King Avenue. It'll still be called Second Street, but it'll also be renamed as Martin Luther King Avenue. It's really weird. Yeah, let me get permission, guys. That's my instinct. Let me follow it. I will do a react and put it out there for you guys assuming they give me permission, obviously. I'm trying to be very respectful of creators because I've seen a lot of videos out there where creators are very upset about, people making money on their content and all that kind of stuff. And even though that's not my channel, I respect the art and the artists. And I all the reacts that I do from now on, I'm trying to get permission for, unless it's something like History Channel. They're probably not going to give me permission, but it's a little different situation. If it's like that kind of thing, then I'll do it without the permission. But if it's an actual content creator, then I'm going to try to do that. So yeah, I don't want to get copyright stricken. I've had a couple, warnings and stuff like that. And they are getting much stricter about that with the new policies that YouTube implemented today. Actually, they take effect. Yay. It doesn't really affect me that much except for that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for understanding. I know, you know what, Falco? Not Falco. Sorry, I was reading the comment below it. Disco. Yeah, I do give a lot away, but not nearly. You guys think I'm open. I have a way of being open without giving a lot of detail and a lot of specifics. Oh, TJ. Thank you. There might be a few, actually. I've already seen them, though. All right, I got to take it. See, I just watch your channel. I don't think about your channel is one of those channels that I watch on the, I watch on my own as like entertainment for myself. I didn't think about it. But maybe. Let's see what you come up with over the next couple weeks and we'll go from there, okay? I'd be happy to, TJ. Mm. Okay. So, I did some stuff this weekend. I don't know if you guys saw my short, but I went to see a British classic. I went to, let me see if I can find a picture for you guys. Because if you can, you should always try to share a visual to keep people interested. Of course, you probably want to be a little bit more prepared than I am because that's how things, that's how the pros do it. But of course, my iCloud's acting up my memory and I don't have the picture. Damn it. Let's see if I can get it airdropped quick. It won't let me for some reason. It's giving me an error. That's weird. Let me try it this way. Oh my God, I just shrunk that screen and it looked so weird. No. All right, I'll just have to do. I'll just have to do it this way. Give them credit and use unlicensed copyrighted stuff on the internet. Because that's much better. I saw Rocky Horror live. It was really, really cool. I had a blast. I've seen it live like 1,000 times. No, it's not 1,000 times. I've seen it live probably like 6 times in America. A friend of mine, we used to go all the time. We used to dress up as misfits and stuff. It was fantastic. And I haven't seen one in a really long time, probably since I met my partner. That's been a long time. And we just like with the kid and all that kind of stuff, it's just, life starts taking over and you don't do stuff for yourself that much anymore when you have kids. Anyways, and we were supposed to go last year to the show in London. I don't remember who it was who's in it. It's supposed to be someone famous, but I didn't know who they were. So, but it was right. It was the day after we got back from Greece, and we were all so exhausted that we decided not to go. And then we found out that it was playing in Canterbury, so we got tickets and went. But I completely forgot that we had the tickets until the child comes up to us on Saturday afternoon and is like, "Aren't we going out tonight?" And I'm like, "Huh?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're supposed to go see Rocky Horror tonight." And I was like, no outfit. I had nothing to get ready to dress up in. I probably could have figured something out, but it just didn't, it wasn't clicking for some reason. And we get to Canterbury. We have a fantastic dinner at that Happy Samurai, which is a Japanese place. Just a little side tangent. If you guys like Japanese food, definitely try it. It's fantastic. A little pricey, but it's delicious. So then we're walking to the theater and we see a bunch of people dressed up, and we're like, they're going to the show. We should have dressed. I mean, my My child are like, "Yeah, we should have dressed up. We should have dressed up." We're really disappointed. Everybody was dressed up just about. It was probably at least half the theater was dressed up. It was fantastic. I was so disappointed that I didn't participate in the dress up. It's the first time I've seen it live, and I haven't seen it dressed up. And, the child was very disappointed that she didn't dress up either. But we had so much fun. The crowd was incredible. The energy in the theater was amazing. We were up and on our feet and singing and dancing every song just about. Um, it was good. The cast was really good, and it was so nice to see. It was really nice to see it again because I just hadn't seen it in a long time. It's one of my favorite things. One of my favorite things to watch. You guys know I'm a Tim Curry fan. Um, we watch it every Halloween. It's like our tradition as a family. And but the partner and the child had never seen it live before. They'd only ever seen the movie. So I was a little bit nervous if they were gonna like it because it is a bit different on stage. Obviously, different medium, you can do a lot more, and there's that live element. There's extra songs that are not in the movie. And they're used to, those characters being played by those people, which can also be kind of uncomfortable and either make or break a live show. But luckily, we've got the cast was fantastic, and they were great banter. The crowd participation was spot on. The cast responded, which was fantastic. It was great. It was so good. I had so much fun. I was screaming, my throat was sore, my feet were hurting. That's how you know you had a good time. It was a great time. I always enjoy it, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me to dress up or try to figure it out. But Piper, you should see some of my travel videos. They're pretty basic. All my videos are pretty basic. You see my editing, gosh. But I didn't know you had a channel, Piper. Which Rocky Horror character would you have gone as? Roy wants to know. Definitely Magenta. She's my favorite. Just love it. Love the character. Love the whole vibe that she gives off. We talked about it, and we're definitely going to do it again next year. And we've already decided that I'm going to be Magenta, partner's going to be Riff Raff, and child's going to be Columbia. There were so many people dressed up as Frankenfurter, and there was a lot of people that were dressed like dressed up in a lot of the costumes that were not necessarily like the main costumes you would think of, like in the like Columbia. Some of the people dressed up as Columbia were in like the pajamas and the Mickey Mouse ears, stuff like. And there was a Magenta that was dressed up as like what she looks like in the end with the hair and everything. And there's also an usher, the person that sings the first and last song. That was cool too, because those are like kind of off the wall versions. It shows that they're actually really big fans. I love that kind of quirky stuff. No, here's the deal. I had lots of stockings because I like stockings. I can't wear them that much because my job is big, whatever. Anyways, and they all had patterns on them and everything. But I've lost so much weight, none of them fit me. They're all too big, so I got rid of all of them, and I never replaced them because I never had a opportunity to, because I never had a job where I could wear them to or whatever. So, but now I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, I need to get a pair of fishnets. I need to get a top so that I could just throw it on if something like this happens again. I used to have costumes just waiting like for these types of things. I had a lot more money. I was single, no child, that kind of stuff. Yes, let's do the time warp again. Oh my God, Disco. I am so jealous. Was he cool or was he a jerk? Please don't tell me he was a jerk because I might lose it. I did. I had a fantastic time, Piper. Thank you. I definitely recommend it if anyone wants to see it live. It's just a fun show. It's just one of those shows. It's very different than like most theater shows. So, you think Rocky Horror is bigger in the States than it is here? Really? I don't know. It's got a cult following in the States by far. But oh, it's Crystal Maze, Steven. But I don't know that it's big. I don't know. There's a lot of people. I mean, I know the Canterbury Theater is not huge, but it was big enough. And there's a lot of people there that were dressed up and really into it. So he's definitely a legend by far. Of course, Disco got that. Will I start the fans? What are you talking about? That's the thing I found as well, Piper. I'm sorry, Manny. I'm not trying to blow you off. I'm not 100% sure I understand what you mean by starting the fans. I find that editing the travel videos are the hardest things for me as well, and I think that's kind of why I've moved away from them because I don't have very good editing skills to begin with. So I just try to keep it simple. If I ever get an editor, I have tons and tons of footage from trips that we've taken that I would love to put out there, but it's really difficult to do it well. I agree. It's a really slow process. Oh, Meatloaf is Eddie. Fabulous. Fabulous. I agree. I agree with you, TJ. Yeah, that would probably be a hindrance, Steven. 86. Love it. You were a pool lifeguard, TJ? Actually, it doesn't surprise me for some reason. He was fine but short. I didn't realize it was him straight away. Wasn't expecting him to come out opposite where you live. Yeah. He was fine but short, like short as in like Kurt, or short like short? Short like me. Oh, my bad. I've only seen the Crystal Maze a couple times, in all fairness. Ah, will you start the fans, please? I did not get that. My bad, Manny. I let you down. I will do better next time. You know, stockings are okay. Swimming in stilettos, also hard though. Yes. But, oh, short in height. That's funny. I didn't know he was short either, but I love fishnet stockings. I used to have 4 different colors that I used to wear to work all the time. Gosh. When I was young and thin. I'm going to be thinner one day. I am. I'm going to be thin again. I'm going to be fitter than I am. I'm probably never going to be like I was when I was young because, look, that happens, right? Everybody gets old. But I am going to be in better shape and I'm going to be able to wear fun stuff like that again. And I'm going to have a job where I can wear fun stuff like that again. It's going to happen. I'm going to make it happen. What is Robot Wars? I don't know that one. British television show and US competition where teams of engineers design and build remote-controlled robots to battle each other in an arena filled with obstacles and house robots. Interesting. I don't know that one. Who invented that? Did you guys watch that? Was that something that you guys watched a lot? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, see, yeah, I'm with you, Piper. I am getting better though, because I have this thing where I'm obsessed with onion dip. It's basically old, you can't get the same kind of onion soup here. It's got pieces of onion in it and everything. But it's onion soup with sour cream mix. That's all it is. It's really simple, but it's so good. And I've been eating a lot of Walkers, sharing bags with it. So it's like, I could probably substitute some carrot sticks and cucumber slices for this instead. So I have been doing stuff like that, little things like that, and not eating, after 8 o'clock and drinking more water and all that. But as you get older, it gets harder as well. Robot Wars started in the US. Craig Charles. Who's that? Jonathan Pierce. I know Jonathan Pierce. But I don't know Craig Charles. Oh, I know him. Okay. I didn't know. First of all, I did not know that he was British. I think I knew him from Takeshi's Castle. That sounds familiar. I think that's where I know him. I've definitely seen his face around. Fun. Yes, TJ, that's another thing. I am walking a ton more here. So, and the partner's been trying to lose weight too, so we've been doing some extra walks. And, like when we were in Canterbury, we walked around a bit after dinner before the show. Sunday, we went to Pitsea Market and walked around there all afternoon, and that was fun. Got myself some sunglasses because, of course. It was hot though Sunday afternoon. Jesus. As you can see, I'm a little sunburned from it. I'm more tan on my arms because of walking outside and stuff, but I did get a bit sunburned. Yeah, so that was my weekend, and it was a really, really fun weekend. I enjoyed it very, very much. And now this weekend, I'm going to be enjoying a nice little road trip for all of these places that my partner doesn't know about yet, but he's going to be driving me around. No, I don't know if it'll be this weekend. We'll have to see. I don't know if there's anything going on this weekend. He might have to work, actually, because he didn't work last weekend. But definitely put it in the plans. This sunburn, well, it wasn't just walking around Pitsea Disco. It was also, we went to a barbecue after, and we were outside. So it was the whole day, basically. I'm really good about putting like sunblock on my face and stuff in the mornings and like my arms, but I'm not very good at putting it on anywhere else. I don't know why. I just forget. But it was very hot and there wasn't a ton of shade, to be honest, even though there was lots of vendors and stuff. There's lots of vendors. Okay, I'm just curious. I don't really care either way, but there's lots of vendors that had designer sunglasses. Now, my take on it is they're either fake or stolen, or they found them. Let's put it that way, because I don't get anyone in trouble. But You have to get up at 5 a.m. for work? Oh, that sucks, Piper. I'm sorry. I have to get up at 6:30 and I get annoyed at that. Steven said my lobster room is 5 minutes in the garden. So what do you guys think? Do you think they're fake or they're hot? Now, I would have normally thought fake, but if they're fake, they're pretty good. Because I don't know, I really don't know brands that well at all. I don't like care in most cases, to be honest with you. The only reason I even know sunglass brands is because like sunglasses are my thing, right? So I kind of like I go to places and look at them all the time. So I think that they were pretty good knockoffs if they were knockoffs, to be honest. Now I bought a couple pair because I don't care. Like I bought a pair of Chanel's and they're supposed to have like the sparkles on the side and they don't. I should have brought them into my office so that I could show them to you. But what was the other one? But I didn't care. I was like, I just think they're cool. So I'm gonna wear them. And then what was the other one? The child got a pair of Prada. To be fair, she looks really, really cool in them. And partner got some Lacoste. What was I think they might have been Fendi. Again, I'm pretty sure they're all fake, but it's still fun. Will I chew the pencil already? Myself and a friend had a stall on Pitsea Market selling radio-controlled helicopters and RC stuff. Disco, this is what I'm talking about. You've been everywhere and done everything and met everyone. For Pete's sake. You always have to outdo me. Did you make any money? Like, was it worth it? Because they were selling that stuff. The only reason I'm asking, I'm not trying to get into your personal finances. The only reason I'm asking is because they were selling the shit for pretty cheap. It just didn't seem like they would make any money unless it was found merchandise. Hi, Michael. Thank you for joining. Have I tried tasting any more bitter beer recently? No, I don't really like beer as a whole. I try to taste it when I've been trying to taste it more here when it's around me because I've been told that all of them taste a little bit differently, and I don't want to be one of those people who's like I've tasted two or three different kind of American beers and don't like them, so then I must not like any beer at all. And then, obviously beer in Germany tastes differently than beer in Japan and all that kind of stuff. So I try to try everything if I can. But no, I'm not going to seek it out. If someone else has it, I'll take a taste if they don't mind. But I'm going to guess that I'd say at least 90% of the time I'm not going to like it. Probably more than that. I'm a whiskey bourbon person, always have. Never been the fan of beer. I have wine, but to be honest, I only have wine when I can't find my whiskey or bourbon that I like because wine is easier. I'm very particular about the bourbon. So if I don't have Wild Turkey or something else that really isn't that much else that I'll drink, I might have some Bacardi or Malibu and Coke, but I can't even drink a lot of those because they don't fill up the glass all the way, and then I get overloaded with soda, and I only want to drink a lot of soda anyway because I'm trying to lose weight. So it's really hard actually for me to find, like, I haven't been drunk yet once since I've moved here because it's really hard for me to find, except for New Year's. It's really hard for me to find stuff that I like in the pubs, alcohol-wise. So usually I'll just go for a glass of wine because it's easier for me and it doesn't get me, it doesn't get me drunk or anything. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen this past New Year's live stream, it's a bit long, but it's probably worth seeing me towards the end. It's probably worth seeing all the way to the end because I drink wild turkey throughout the entire night. Emojin says a lot of fake can look pretty good. Trump's 100% acrylic hairpiece looks like real hair. It's the like best. It's like the like I think he grows it as long as mine and then combs it over. That's my theory. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's my theory. It could be a piece. Oh, that has happened to me, Piper. You buy the fake metal and then it wears off. Yeah. That happened to me. But you know what? This was my thing. I was like, I like sunglasses. I really liked them. I don't care if people notice they're fake or not. So, like, I wouldn't care regardless. So I just wear them because I like them. And they were cheap and I actually had the money. So I was like, I'm gonna treat myself. But there's also something to be said for like saving up and buying the things you really like. Like I know somebody who is really into purses, handbags, and they won't buy fake. But in all fairness, they work really hard and they only spend their money on purses. Like that's it. They have like 7 or 8, no, they probably have more than that, probably like 15 or so expensive purses, and they just save their money up because they're like, I want that bag or I want to be able to get this designer. And they scrimp and save so that they can go and afford the real thing. That's cool too. I just would rather spend my money on I'd rather have fake sunglasses and go to Greece or Boston. You're gonna see a friend in Pitsy this weekend? That sucks, Disco. I was there. Just saying. I lost my first plane on its maiden flight. Are we talking about? Are we talking? I think I know what you're talking about. I'm starting to get a little tired. Excuse me. 1860 is a good tipple. All right, I'll take a shot. Manning the Mast with the first female button boy. Did you send that to me? That sounds familiar. Manning the Mast sounds familiar. I haven't watched it yet. The Royal Navy. Yeah. I haven't watched any of the things you've sent me yet, Disco, but it's because I'm trying to save up reacts for my live fundraiser thing. I got to organize which ones I want to do on that, and then I can do the reacts to the other stuff and bring them up with you guys. But I'll put it on my list. Vodka, Midori, and lemonade, huh? All right. I'm actually thinking of doing like a taste test kind of thing of some like classic British drinks. Does that sound like something you guys would be interested in? I have to buy the alcohol and then get with someone who knows what the hell they're doing to make them for me. Oh wait, are you making fun of me? Stephen Kelly and Marja? I did not know that. It's VJ Day coming. It's coming up, isn't it? August 15th. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought you sent it to me, Disco. I do remember seeing it. So August 15th, you guys, or the 15th of August. I'll say it British for you guys. 15th of August is VJ Day. Okay, you guys, I know what it means, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but VJ is slang for fanny in America. So it just sounds funny. And I also work with someone whose initials are VJ. I know I'm a child, but I can't help it. Anyways, so thank you very much for the support, TJ. It's a yeah, I've heard of Midori. No. I used to be a bartender, so I knew Midori was like a melon thing for the mix. Get it? I thought you were bringing it up to make fun of, like, because it was a reference to something I didn't know, to make fun of me, because most of the time that's what you guys do. But thank you. Yes, I know. Some of them. Yes, you're right. Some of them, not all of them. You were right with your follow-up. I know. I used to work with someone, an Indian male, whose name was VJ in America. I can't help it. Okay, so I've been working on some things behind the scenes, as you all know. Oh, Marja, that is extremely unfortunate. I assume that means getting pissed day. I would love to do more lives where we can do events like that. My issue is like schedule, right? It's the job's holding me back. Job's holding me back from everything. I would love to do like I would love to do like a couple lives a week, to be honest with you. So we could, do all kinds of stuff, but whatever you guys want to do. It's just, I'm an idiot and I planned it on a Tuesday night. So like I can't do that. But I am working on something behind the scenes, you guys, where some of this stuff could be incorporated. So just give me some time and bear with me, okay? I take all of your suggestions in, and if you guys would definitely be a part of it, then I would definitely do it. So if you're interested in doing some kind of like everybody gets pissed together or something kind of night, like on a Friday or something, let me know. Okay. I have been working on some stuff behind the scenes, particularly for the website. Some new pages are going to launch. Some new merch and stuff is going to launch from some things that I wanted to add on to it. But I need your guys' feedback as to what you would like, what would drive you guys to go to the website more and interact with it more. Is it the content's not good and I got to revamp it, which I can get? Is it not user friendly? Is the merch no good? Which could be, because it's kind of generic, and I'm working on some of that too. But your postcode is BS. That's funny. Can all be Father Jack. Oh, I think it's gonna be sometime in September, Disco. That I'm shooting for sometime in September. August is gonna be it's too soon. It's too crazy. Oh my god, Rennie! Did you really say 2 blowjobs? Were they like, oh, Father Ted? Yeah. I didn't know there was a Father Jack. Was the other person on the phone like, are you asking me? Are you gonna buy me dinner first? Or That's what I would be. And like, you need to, if you want that too. I mean, one in itself, it's usually a treat. But two, yeah, you definitely gotta do something for me first, bro. Anyways. Anyways, yeah, so give me some ideas of some things you guys would like to see. I want to make the website, I really want to make the website an extension of the conversations we have here on the channel. And so some of the stuff that I have in the works is a page that kind of links some of our videos, you know, like playlists or some of our big videos, some of the conversations, the best of the lives, to try to you know, just inform people that we're live and all that kind of stuff. Also, like I said, we're working on some more personal merch, and I'm also working on my salesperson skills, and just so that I can figure out how to market this stuff better. And I've figured out that the blog is not really getting the traction that I thought it might. So I'm thinking of still keeping the blog, but not making it like emailed out to everybody, and just kind of keeping on there for people to look. Anyway, those are the kinds of things I'm thinking of. I also have an idea for a page with some interactive quizzes and stuff, not just like polls. But that's a little bit more coding and stuff behind the scenes. I haven't found a program that I really like yet, but I would like to do stuff like that as well. But anyways, what do you guys think? You know, give me your input, give me your feedback. Yeah, help me out. To be honest, I tend to be silly and tell myself I'll do this, I'll do that. I'm checking out this website now and again, and then I get distracted and forgot. That's okay. We all do. Life is very distracting nowadays. I got a bit carried away with the phonetic alphabet. It was embarrassing, but thankfully me and the other person had a good laugh about it. I've noticed the phonetic alphabet that you guys use here is different than the phonetic alphabet that we use in the US, I think. At least what I grew up learning. Some of it is military based and it's similar, like Alpha, Bravo, Tango, but some of it, like the common everyday stuff, is like S as in Sam, T as in Tom, C as in cat. I notice you guys use different words sometimes, or it's just the people that I've worked with have used different words, but it always catches me slightly off guard for a second. I'm just like, yeah. No, I get it, Piper. I have the same problem. I get distracted too. It's really difficult for me. That's why I always have things going on behind the scenes, because I'll write an idea and I'll have like 15 or 16 other like follow-up ideas that are associated with it, and I'll be writing it all down and I'll get it all done in a couple hours, like I'll get all this stuff out, and then something else will come up and I won't go back to it for like a week or so. And I'm like, oh yeah, I wanted to do this and I didn't finish it. There's just too much. There's just always so much going on. I try. Here's the thing. This is the thing, TJ. I have a really horrible self-inner monologue. So if I sit down on my butt too much, I am horrid to myself. You're lazy. You need to get your ass going. What's wrong? Like, I'm just really, really, really hard on myself. So I like having things like this to do. And my mind is very creative naturally. So when I get ideas and things start to flow, I could be up all night working on something. And then I'm like at work the next day. But I mean, I just like, I can't not get it out, because if I don't, I'll either be up all night thinking about it, or it'll interrupt my sleep, or I'll forget about it. And if it's a good idea, I obviously don't want to forget about it. There are times when I've done that and then I look at it a week or so later, I'm like, oh, that was shit. We're not doing that. You're having trouble logging into our website. Okay, thank you for letting me know. I'll check that out. I'm also trying to find a way where if you're a member of the channel, if you can link your membership to the website and get some like special features on the website as well, like discounts and stuff like that. But you need some kind of like extra program, like software like to connect the two, and they're a bit pricey. So, but I am working on something like that. So maybe that might solve that problem. But in the interim, Manny, thank you for letting me know, and I will check it out. Well, see, TJ, I understand why you only use military finance because of your upbringing. It's probably like the environment you were in. I'm actually not one of those people that like choose pen caps and stuff like that. Sometimes it rejects the correct password when I enter it in, and then after 2 incorrect attempts, I get prompted to reset. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. All right, I will check into that. Now you're procrastinating your kitchen and reading a book about my job. I'm procrastinating finishing up my office. You don't see it, it's all off camera, but there's a whole bunch of crap here. And it's actually starting to get on my nerves because it's very distracting and I feel chaotic when I come in here to work instead of feeling like it's not conducive to creativity, right? So it's but I can't do it on my own because there's some stuff that's going on the walls and things like that. And I got to move a little bit of furniture around. So it's basically like we needed a day blocked out where everybody was home to help me out. But yeah, it's kind of driving me crazy. I'm procrastinating doing that. But I'm also procrastinating doing the weeding. So we moved from the flat into this house and we rent still. Because I have no credit right now, and neither is my partner, to be honest. And apparently, one of the stipulations was that we have to take care of the garden, which is fine, but it's kind of big. And the mowing of the lawn and stuff isn't so bad, but they're making us weed the patio, and it's been rainy, and it grows a lot. And we just did it like a month and a half ago, and now we have to do it again. Like it's all overgrown and everything again. It's so annoying. That's why I didn't want a house. I wanted a flat. So I didn't have to worry about stuff like this. But maybe later on down the road. Yeah, I tend to procrastinate a lot more than I like. But you know what I found, Piper? It's so funny you guys are talking about this actually, because one of my videos this week is going to be on something similar. And procrastination is one of the things on it. But I've found that like I'll procrastinate cleaning because I hate it. But I found if I just start doing the dishes, then all of a sudden I want to clean the whole kitchen for some reason. So I don't know if that'll help you. Or sometimes if I go outside for a walk, or even if it's just around the block, and then I come in and I do the task like right away, then I start to get things done. So I don't know if that'll help you at all, but it helps me. Stephen Kelly. Ah. Yeah, I mean, look, there is definitely nothing wrong with downtime. We actually schedule once a month. We call it family weekend, but it's actually not family weekend, it's do nothing weekend. Well, if we feel like going out and doing something, we will. But basically, we make no plans. And if we want to sleep till 1, or we want to spend the day in our pajamas, or we just want to do marathons and order food, we just let ourselves do it. Because we all work a lot. We all run around a lot. She's in tons of activities. Partner and I both work. We have kind of long commutes. So, our week during the week it's crazy. And then we try to do as much as we can on the weekends as well, visiting people and just packing it in, right? So packing it in, that's something different over here, isn't it? But anyways, so we once a month, at least one day, if not the whole weekend, where we're like, we're not doing anything. If someone calls, it's like we have plans. We just say, nope, we have plans. We'll have to do it another day. TJ, I didn't see your AI live because I was in Canterbury. I was planning on it, but then I found out that I had tickets to this show that I forgot about. Do you have it on the replay? Because I would like to see it. Did you do the whole thing AI? Oh, I definitely want to see it though, TJ. I just haven't gotten a chance yet. The purpose is no two words sound the same to avoid mistakes. That makes sense, Falco. And blow doesn't sound like job. So technically, Manny was correct. See, that's the thing, Piper. You have to just get up and do it. Like, you can't give yourself a minute to try to talk yourself out of it. But I mean, it's the pot calling the kettle black here, because I'm about at like 50-50, probably 55-45, but I'm getting better. See, that's what I was thinking, Manny, that maybe there's something, excuse me, maybe there is a military one and then a standard one as well. I'm on the same page as you. If anyone knows the answer to that, Falco or anyone, please let us know. Your schedule makes me tired just listening to your week. Yeah, we have a pretty hectic schedule. My partner also works Saturdays every once in a while. And the child goes to school 2 towns over. So she takes a town bus, so it's better than it was when we first moved here. We were driving her back and forth because she felt uncomfortable and everything. And obviously with the move, we wanted to do whatever to make her comfortable, but she's comfortable taking the bus and everything now. And that's fantastic. But yeah, it's a long day. It's a long day. My partner's got it worse than me, in all fairness. His commute's probably the same length of time. He drives in traffic, and he also has an extra hour and a half on his work day. And he has to work Saturdays sometimes. So, and he drives us 90% of the time around. Well, 100% of the time he drives us around. But we actually try to do, give him time off and stuff, especially during the week. But yeah, and then it's errands and normal stuff. And the child it's the end of the school year, so the child has tons of stuff going on as well. And everyone's birthday has been the last month or so. Oh, I'm definitely checking it out, TJ. I'm very excited. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it live. I'm going to check it out. I'm excited. I'm sorry. I was seeing Rocky Horror. So for my worst progress is where I told some friends I made in New Zealand, I'd edit a large video about my trip and share it with them, and it's been 6 months. Oh, don't feel that bad, Piper, because I've been promising all of you guys footage from Scotland since our trip, the very first year I moved here. So, and more Greece stuff as well. Oh, we'll watch it. Don't worry, TJ. We'll watch it. I always have something. If I'm working here, I can't so much at work because they're pills about shit. But if I'm working here, or if I'm doing things like folding laundry and stuff, that's when I watch like all my other friends and they're all my other YouTuber people that I love. So I would guarantee that I'll watch yours. I'll watch it all the way through too. Oh, I don't know how that got on. I clicked on something. I don't know what it was. I think the military was adopted for all emergency services in the UK for official use. Gotcha. Stephen Kelly says military phonetic is the standard in the UK. I had to learn it in the 80s. Okay. That's cool. Thanks, you guys. That makes sense. It makes sense to make it standard, to be fair. I don't know it though. So I just pick words. Some of the words I pick probably wouldn't work for Britain, but I'm gonna do it Britain. I'm gonna do it anyway. All right, y'all. That wraps it up for me. So if you guys have suggestions, questions, or comments about the website or anything you'd want to see or merch specifically that you might want to see, anything, make suggestions. I'm open. Also, check out TJ's channel, TJ's Work in Progress. She's getting her views up, and apparently she's on camera. So go see her latest one because that's a novelty. And Piper's got a channel. Piper Charms has a channel. So let's check her. Piper, what's the name of your channel? I forgot already because I'm old and my memory's terrible. OG something, right? Might be easier if you just type it in again. Anyways, I'm gonna find it. Don't worry. I'm going to find it. Where are you? Where you at, girl? Where you at? You might need to just type it back in, Piper. It's more like a slideshow. Don't worry about it. We want to support. We are here to support each other. Travel. Here you go. Travel CD. That's what it was. Travel CD. Let's support Piper as well. And then totally make fun of her editing skills. No, I'm just kidding. You look at my editing skills. You should see the last video that I did. There's so many rough cuts and everything because I was using new software and I had no idea what I was doing. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me today, as you do every week. You make it so much more fun than it could be just me talking into a void to myself about BS that no one cares about. This way, at least you guys call me on the BS and, we have a laugh. Go get your BJs, your VJs, and anything else out there that you want. Whatever you're lucky enough to get, go for it. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thank you again for all your support and everything that you do for us, the channel, the website, the Royal British Legion, and all of our contributors and our subscribers that have their own work out there and everything. Love you all. Stay safe and have a great rest of your week. I'll see you next week, as we always do, because the next show is only better when you guys are there. That's me. I'm done. Bye, y'all.